Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and let's talk about Ballerina from the world of John Wick, in case you didn't know. Yeah, just wanted to do another hopefully quick review of Ballerina. I went to the early access screening in Dolby, which was really cool. And yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. I really like the John Wick franchise. I like all four of the movies. I think they're all pretty great and like pretty equal as well. So like if I was thinking about doing a ranking. If I do, it'll be very hard. I feel like all of the films, including Ballerina now, are like on the same tier. And I was also going into this film actually very excited because not only did I think the trailers look good, but also Ana de Armas killing bad guys in the world of John Wick. Yeah, I was buying tickets to that, so I was excited. I was looking forward to it, and when I watched it, I've heard some of the behind-the-scenes troubles with it, though, with them doing reshoots and the action scenes apparently not being very good. So that made me a little nervous. Went into it though, I thought it was great and such a fun time. Let's just get started with the action. Even though there were some apparently issues with it behind the scenes, and they had to reshoot some action. The action is actually still really good, and it's pretty creative too. It up to par to some of the John Wick action scenes, which is awesome because some of those action scenes are great, and they were very fun. And there are even a bunch of very unique fights, like the ones that stick out to me. Like there's a fight where she relies on mainly on pretty much only grenades, which was so much fun. And in that Dolby theater. Every explosion, the chairs shook. It was so cool. And the flamethrower fight too, where Eve, Armas's character, is using a flamethrower, burning people, and we get to this one guy who also has a flamethrower. That was a blast. Also, that Dolby with that chair shaking, and the way the sound worked with that flamethrower was awesome. And then all the other action scenes too, those are the two that stuck out to me the most just because of how unique they were. Like I don't think I've ever seen a fully flamethrower or a fully grenade fight scene before, so that was really cool. But we still also get a bunch of other stuff, creative stuff, like plates are used at one point as a weapon, which was just fun and kind of funny. And it is still, just like the rest of the John Wick movies, very R-rated, very violent. There are some kills in here that are just like gasp, oh shoot, that just happened, kills. Were kind of awesome. Like I said, grenades are used, so people do blow up. We get to see that. So yeah, that was fun. So I just thought the movie was a blast. It is such a fun time in the theater. And something that's cool too that they did a great job with is that it does feel like its own story, but it feels like its own thing, but it feels like a John Wick movie. I feel like I'm not making much sense of that, but I think you know what I mean, right? Where it is its own thing, but it does feel like a John Wick movie. It feels like it's in the same universe. Sometimes things will have the problem when they try to spin off something is that it doesn't feel like it's in the same universe at all, so it's hard to buy into this being the same world. Or sometimes it feels too similar, so it's like, well, why am I not just watching the other film that this is spinning off of? I think Ballerina does a great job at feeling like its own thing, so I don't feel like, wait, why am I not just watching John Wick right now? But it does feel like it's in the same world. So that was really, really cool. That was really well done, I thought. So that also includes the cinematography is great in all four John Wicks, and the cinematography continues to be great here. I already mentioned how the action lines up with the rest of the John Wick films. Speaking of Ana de Armas, I think she did a great job in this role too, portraying the character and also doing some of the action scenes, because apparently she does a lot of these. She actually did a lot of these herself, which is so cool. I don't really have too many negatives. Now it is a very, very basic, simple story, but that I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. I think in fact, it does help the movie. I mean, if you think about it, the John Wick films, especially that first one, aren't very complicated either. I mean, the plot of John Wick 1, bad guy kills John Wick's dog that was given to him by his dead wife. John Wick goes on revenge and kills him and everybody who tries to stop him. This movie, very similar. Person kill. I'm not sure if I don't think it's a spoiler. Well, it might be. I'll just say person kills someone close to Eve. Eve goes on a revenge tour to take and kills that person. So very basic plot, but that's not a bad thing, especially because of the action being so good. If the action was weak, then it'd be a bad thing, but because the action is so much fun, it's not a bad thing at all. Also, I think this is worth mentioning if you're interested. John Wick, his character in the film, although I will say, I think if he wasn't in the film, it still would have been okay. The film still would have been good. But he is in the film, and he is fun and great to see. He is more than a cameo, which I think is a good thing, especially because he was in the trailer. So to me, it is a good thing that he was more than just a cameo. If he was in the trailers and it was just a cameo, that would have sucked so bad. I still think they probably shouldn't have put him in the trailers, but I get why. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't sell as many tickets to this. Hence why they also put From the World of John Wick everywhere with the title, poster, trailer. But yeah, he was really fun in it, and he is more than a cameo. But he's also not like a big part either. So like, don't go into it expecting him to be like a full-on side character either, because he's not that. He gets a good amount of screen time, but it's not a lot. So don't go into this movie just for Keanu Reeves as John Wick. Otherwise, you might be disappointed because it's not his movie. So it makes sense why he's not in it that much. But he is more than just a cameo, which I think is a good thing as well. So like I said, I don't really have much more to say about Ballerina, other than it was such a fun time. Should you go see Ballerina in theaters? I would say if you are a huge fan of John Wick, or even if you just like fun, violent, R-rated action films, go see this in theaters. If you're 18 plus and or have a parent or guardian's permission. Because again, rated R, extremely violent. So, with parent permission or 18 plus, but yes, go see this in the theater. Go see it in Dolby if you can, because that was fun. If you are not into this hardcore violence, or you don't like the John Wick films, then you're not going to like this. So, if you don't like John Wick, if you don't like violent action films, you're not going to like this. But if you like violent action films, and or you like the John Wick movies, you're going to like this. So, that's what I would say. John Wick action fans, see in theaters, hate John Wick, hate action, you're not going to like this either. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Check out a bunch of my other reviews. I've done a couple. I've done actually quite a few now, so check those out too. Thanks for watching. Bye.